Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Before I get into this video, I want to say two things. First thing, follow me on Twitter at AllThatFresh, same as my YouTube channel, and my name's Katie. Number two, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe right up there. I know you can do it, and don't forget. So that's it for that. Let's get into this video. It is officially December 1st. I know, where in the world did November go? I don't know. But, which means the holidays are right around the corner, and if you're like me, you want to get a gift for everyone, like all your friends, your mom, your sister, your brother, your dad, your friends, Susan and Sally, and whoever else you want to get gifts for. But I mean, that's a lot of people and it just piles up. Well, I have a cute idea that you guys can do to kind of give your friends gifts but at the same time save your money. I'm going to show you how to make a cell phone charm. And I know a lot of people like nowadays have cell phones. Nowadays people are like 12 years old and they have an iPhone. It's crazy. So I know a lot of people have cell phones, so that's why I decided to do this. And me, my sister, and my cousin have been making these cell phone charms for a while, but we haven't made them in a while. Like we used to make these a long time ago, but we haven't made them in such a long time. So I wanted to bring it back and show you guys this really cute idea. And I know you guys will like it. And I want to say this is only for like girls, like girl gifts. But I'm sure you can like man it up a little bit and give it to maybe a boyfriend. Not exactly your boyfriend, but a friend that's a boy. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make this keychain, this cell phone keychain. Is it a keychain? No, a cell phone charm. That's what it's called. It's super cute. And I'm going to show you how to make this rose. And then I'm just going to explain to you how I connected everything and what beads I put on. So yeah, I'm not really going to go in the process and do every step on how to make this. But I am going to show you how to make this rose because I feel like that's like the centerpiece of this cell phone charm. So yeah, it's super cute, and of course you can do any color that you would like. It can be, you know, whatever you want. You can use any type of beads. It doesn't really matter. This is just what I made, and I hope you like it, and I'll tell you where I got everything and maybe where you can get everything. So in order to make this clay rose, you're going to need baking clay, and the one I have is by Craft Smart. It's called Polymer Clay. Looks like this. I got this at Michael's Craft Store, and it's just a baking clay, non-toxic it says, and this is in the color Pink Rose. You can get any color that you want. They have a ton of variety, so any color that you want. This was about $2.70, so we're just going to round up and say 3. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to need a ball. You're going to take a piece of clay from this block and you're going to make it into a ball. And I have a quarter to kind of show you size reference. So get a ball about that size, really any size you want, it just depends on what size your rose is going to be. And you're going to flatten out this ball like this. And you're going to flatten it out so that it's not super duper thin, but thin enough where you feel like it's still sturdy and it's not gonna like break or crumble on you. So just like that. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just like this, that thin. And we're gonna make this middle part of the rose right here. So that little circle right here, that's where we're gonna make, and that's basically the whole base of the flower. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it like that. Ooh. Just like that. So see? And you can like press it so it's not as thick up top. There you go. There's our base of our flower. All you did was roll it. We're going to put that down. We're going to grab some more clay and just grab a good amount because we're going to be making the petals now, and you're just going to break it up and soften it up with your hands. Oh, and by the way, you want to have a piece of parchment paper down so that this clay doesn't stick to anything. So for the petals, it all depends on your size of your rose. So this is like a medium-sized rose. So you're going to want to take a little ball like this, about this size, next to a quarter. And you're going to flatten it out just like we did for the base. Flatten it out so it's not, you know, super thin, but just so it's right in the middle. Like this. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. And you're literally going to just place the petal right onto the base. A little bit up, just like that, so it looks like this. So you're just going to place it on, and you're going to start to thin out the bottom section like this, because we don't need this whole stem at the end. I'm just going to start to thin it out. Alright, so our first petal is on. Next, now you see how we don't need this? You're going to take a piece of it off, like that, and you're going to use this extra clay as our next petal. And you're going to place this right next to the petal that you just did. So you're just going to take a new piece of clay, flatten it out again like we did before. And we're going to do the same process that we've been doing. We're going to make it into a ball, we're going to flatten it out, and we're going to put the petal on the rose. Now our rose is complete. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this stem off. And I'm using a craft knife. And if you're young, then you might want your parents to do this for you. And you're just going to cut this stem off like this. And then you're just going to press it to make sure it's nice and flat. Like that. And we have our rose. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to need, now I'm sorry, I don't know the names of a lot of these accessories and like jewelry pieces. You're going to need a jewelry item that looks like this. It has a little loop at the end and it's straight at the bottom. And it's not that long, like here's a quarter. It's not that long. What you're going to do with this is you're going to need some craft glue. I have this craft glue, looks like this. I got it at Michael's. Has a little tip at the end. And you don't need a lot of glue. So place this jewelry piece in the glue and you're just going to get some glue on it. You don't want a lot. So you might have to go over with your finger and kind of make sure there's not an excess, it's not going to spill out over the side. And you're going to place this in your rose, in the side of the rose. So I'm just going to place it in like that. So this is in the rose. And once you place that in the rose, it is ready to bake. So after you put the rose in the oven and it bakes, it's going to come out hard, like this one. And what I like to do is I like to cover this rose with some clear nail polish. And it really helps the rose stay in one piece, and it actually helps it from cracking and breaking. I'm sure they have like a type of gloss that you can put over it that's like a craft gloss, but if you don't have that and you don't want to waste your money on that and you have clear nail polish, just go ahead and brush it over and it will definitely make the rose last a lot longer. So after the rose comes out of the oven, you're going to want to start attaching other little cute charms on with the keychain, and I got this heart, as you guys saw, and I got that off of Etsy. But if you don't think you're going to have enough time to order things online and get it to where you live before Christmas, go to any craft store like Michael's, Joann's, Fabrics, any craft store that you have around you, and they're going to have some cute little items and crafts and little charms that you can add. So it doesn't have to be this exact heart. So what I did was I got some of these Jewelry Essentials they're called jump rings. They look like this. They're just little silver circles. Got some of those and I attached it, and I poked a hole through this heart and I attached it. I don't know if you could see the little circle. And then I bought these long silver wire strips, and they're pretty flexible. With pliers, and you also need pliers, you're going to want to make a circle with this so that you can attach it to your cell phone charm. And I just put these plastic beads on them that I got at Michael's, which you can get at any craft store. I like to use bigger beads as well, like bigger glass beads, but I didn't have any on hand. So yeah, you can use any beads that you want, and I just attached it to this rose, and then eventually just attaching it to the cell phone charms like string. And I got this on Etsy as well. These are called lobster claw cell phone strings. And I got these on Etsy as well, and I'm pretty sure they have these at craft stores. And then I got another one of these. I picked up another one of these little like jewelry accessory. I don't know the name, I'm sorry. But it's the same thing that we put in the rose. And I attached it to the rose, and I put beads on this one as well, as you can see. And I got this cute little cell phone charm. Now, whoever you're giving this to, if they don't have that little section in the phone where you slip this in, that's okay, because I don't have that either, and I have an iPhone. But if they have a case on their iPhone or whatever phone they have, it's really simple. You take off the case and you take your charm and you slip the string through the camera section of the case. And you put both of them through. 1, 2, and you tighten it up. You put your phone back in the case, and look. Perfect. If you want to take a picture and you think it's in the way, all you gotta do is bring it forward and bam, you can take a picture. It's a super cute idea, and really you can customize it any way that you want. Any color clay, any little charm down here, and any beads.